with Maui, D-Mark, X, and Jamie. And this is when awesome collides.
Imagine being the worst person in the world.
I don't have to imagine.
Shut up. Right. So we're back. It's your boys again, Maui, Fast Pass, D-Mark, and Jamie.
Can we need to get a thing that says after it says fast passes, you need to go, I'm Zoom or I'm fast.
Oh, hold on. Who did the Zoom? It wasn't Boozy, was it?
Zoom. No, Zoom was D-Mark.
No. I mean, like, go on, I zoom. Man, is that Boozy?
We in the bed like zoom.
Same song.
Same song, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't think so.
Talk to me.
Hey.
I'm Fast Pass.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the same song.
I hate that I did a music video of that song.
I bet you did.
I really did.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I bet you did.
Let me talk to you.
Not the fast part.
I'm fast pass.
Oh, you know me. I ain't waiting at the rides. Ooh-wee.
I'm in the club.
I hate that we started the season and the episode came back.
What's the chances of you riding with me? Cause I speak the lines. You go what it is. I ain't waited a day with my kids. I'm fast. Ooh-wee. You ain't gotta wait with me.
Cause I'm so fast.
Shorty, what you think about that?
Yo.
I see them all the way in the back, but we at the front. Front.
Hey.
Front. I got that fast pass.
Hey.
The rides.
And you gotta go.
Yeah.
He go zoom.
Yeah. Nice. Good start. Good start.
Good start.
You got a whole little music video going.
Hey. And I think like T-Pain, all his shit is like what the non-DMCA, so we think we good.
Yeah. He said we got it.
He said we
use
got
it.
He said use it.
Songs, you know.
Shout out
Tallahassee
T-Pain
Pain.
and
Tallahassee Pain.
his Twitch account. Go look at him.
Yeah, follow
It's
T-Pain.
actually real good. Yeah,
It actually is very.
It's
You know,
real
Dan Cook actually streams down too.
nice.
Dan Cook.
Who?
Dan.
You know, nigga from
you so much.
You know, he was like
Home Alone, nigga?
he's a nigga who girlfriend's like 7.
So
Allegedly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. What, he like 40? His girlfriend's like.
No, you're talking about Leonardo DiCaprio.
No. I'm pretty sure he met his girlfriend like she was like 14, and now she's 18. Go check on it real quick.
Turn up.
Check on it real quick.
I'm gonna look that up. I don't think that.
Wasn't there like a Romeo and Juliet something?
It's like Marcus Houston. Marcus Houston, he started dating allegedly.
Tia and Tamara.
His wife is like 18, but they got a kid.
yeah, not allegedly. She is like 19.
Yeah, and they got like a 4-year-old kid.
Oh my god,
We breaking news.
bro!
How's that gross? Is she over 18 and then gross?
She of age.
She wasn't then.
She
but
was
is
not
now.
then.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
I ain't defending them.
That's one thing I ain't defending.
What can you prove?
He's been dating her since 2017, and she's 23.
Yeah, there you go.
What that mean?
That means she was 17 when they started dating. He's
She might have been
50.
just turned 18.
Hold on, you talking about Leonardo DiCaprio?
No,
Dan Cook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know Leo. He at least he like
You know
him
how
legal.
it
He
is?
just don't like him past 26.
If you funny and money, you can fuck whatever you want.
That's gotta be. You know, I'm gonna say. I was gonna say something spicy. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Reportedly, it began when she was 18. So as long as that's what they reported.
What if parents consent? Can you still fuck her if she's 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
Sometimes age of consent is
What
16.
you want
Fast and
bet?
Furious. The
So
Fast and
what's the
Furious
point?
nigga did that.
So
No,
if I
age
said
of consent is the
Paul
difference.
Walker.
Xavier,
Listen, he did that.
So
No, I'm
if
not even.
a 40-year-old
the
man
answer is
came
no.
up
The
to you
answer is
right
already
now
no.
and said, "Hey, I will give you $10 million to let me date your daughter, but you consent." Let's say she's like 16 at this point, so she only has like 2 years. They in
Look at this
love.
man's face. He ain't gonna do that.
He said he giving you $10 million.
If every
What
time
did
I
he
die,
even
all
say?
of the
Hold on.
niggas. If all of
Stop.
the every time
what
I
is
die,
what is Indiana's consent age? Is it 16?
It's 16. It's the whole socks out. You can't even have your socks like off.
on a Sunday. It's on a Sunday.
No, you can't have your socks off in a car with someone underage, or it can be like statutory rape.
What?
Yeah, we have a lot of
What
weird
if he
laws.
got thong sandals
You
on?
can't own a deck of cards in Indiana
So
on a Sunday.
like if I'm
What?
driving around in a
look
car,
up.
if I'm
That's-
driving around
that's
in a
old
car
gambling
with the
stuff,
with the
but yeah.
girl who is like
No, I feel you.
underage,
If okay,
or not even girl, just
so
someone who
is this a relationship
identifies.
that they're entering, or somebody's asking to rape my daughter?
Whoa.
No.
Whoa. First off,
No.
whoa.
It's
No.
consensual relationship.
If they're asking to, well, I got so many questions about what you just
Also,
said.
I didn't know if he had some Saudi shit in his head.
Whoa! Hey, Saudi Arabia. Hey, we know y'all don't do none of that.
Right now.
We know y'all don't do none of that.
Is that
What you mean they do all
Alhamdulillah.
that? That's all they do.
Alhamdulillah.
That's all they do.
Ramadan.
No.
Anyway,
What's that song?
if it's a
Except for
hold up, plain Jane. Also, if it's a consensual relationship, and I'm just being offered $10 million to not be the one who reports them.
Yeah.
No. You're like, you know what? Hey,
Well, that's the thing. In Indiana, you can consent at 16, but a parent can still take you, and you can get in trouble for statutory.
You signing an
but
NDA
not
though.
full on for $10 million.
Yeah.
And my kid wants to be in the relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
hey, he said run
That's
it up.
cool.
He said run it up. Then why'd you call Dane Cook gross?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was gross. Oh, it's still gross.
Oh,
But he been paid.
but you cool with it? Yeah, he been paid off.
I still think it's gross. I'm like, you sure
know
you
what?
want to do
The
this?
best part about
But
it
if
is
he's willing to
I
jump,
can see literally her gonna be like, after to be like, how long I gotta be in this?
Exactly.
She's gonna be
Yeah,
like,
we
2,
would-
3 years, and then after 3 years, be like, we're over, and then you'd be like, we live.
what are you talking about? I'd be like, hey,
Are you kidding me?
hear me out.
Your
In
kid?
the early stages of your life,
Unless
Yeah.
the Quavius
Hold
come
up.
through. If that's the one offering the money, it's a done deal.
if the
It's a done deal.
if you know, whatever, just be like, hey, the early stages of your life, travel's important, things are important. Stick it out as long as you can. Try to
Not as
get
long as
like
you
no
can.
prenup.
Wow.
Get
Coaching
married.
opinion.
You're coaching your
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
What are you
No.
talking
What do you
about?
mean? Wow.
I'm
Are you kidding me?
helping.
Yeah.
I do respect
He
that.
getting the bag,
He's
bro.
bag getters. Bag
He getting the
getters.
bag,
That's what I
bag.
told. So that's one thing I went to my daughter. I'm like, hey, look. Men are commodities. You take everything out their pockets. You until you get to a certain age
Men are
where you're
wallets?
not as valuable
Gotcha.
aesthetically. Then you settle down with that dude who tried to get with you when you were 21, but you ain't giving him time.
Yeah.
But he been waiting in the rafters at his tech job.
And he's gonna keep you
And he's
comfortable
gonna
the
keep-
rest of your
right.
life.
And you good.
But you
You
gotta
good.
go.
So you go
rip
out-
coke off the
Right.
pyramids
Right.
with the old boy over here.
You go. You go to
you go over there and you rip coke off them pyramids,
right.
bro.
You go to whatever country it is where they pee on women.
Just
for
no
a milli,
babies. Just
for a
no
milli.
babies.
Right, for a milli.
No babies.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the rule.
unless
No,
they're
babies
basketball
even
babies.
better.
Huh? Unless they're
Maybe
basketball
even
babies.
better because then you just keep getting paid afterwards.
Right. If you can trap it, if you can Brittany Renner
Yeesh.
somebody, even better.
Yeesh.
So if you can get a
I don't know
couple
if I'm trying to do
basketball
babies.
get a couple basketball babies. So they got to pay you. What's Blake Griffin?
So
paying?
would you want
Hey,
to
Blake-
have another baby right now, like in like 3
No,
years?
no,
Would you
no,
want
no,
another
not
baby
her.
in the house.
No, not him. She haven't. So
Yeah, but she gonna be living there. She ain't gonna be after the NDA's up and she
Right.
leaving.
But I
no,
got
we
10
going in this scenario
I got
where he got $10 million
and she's
He ain't
going to
working.
keep getting that.
He cooling.
I don't care. I'll take the other baby. I don't mind babies.
Right. So I'm telling, hey, you go out, you find you.
You don't mind babies?
Nah,
Not for
Not at
money.
all.
Nah, he
Not for
molds,
money.
he
That's
molds them.
fair.
He's somehow Chelsea's let him mold both kids. Sadly,
No, the older one,
No,
she non-molded now.
She like you.
she look exactly like me. She don't act nothing like me. She more
She
like Chelsea.
did.
She do take care of
She
her beard
did for-
real
she-
nice. That's
Chelsea
what-
got her. When Chelsea get her? What age did Chelsea get her?
Like 5. I tried.
There's
before
no
that.
way.
Yeah, but she was resilient. Now the one that looked like Chelsea.
Nah, because the Shopkins happened, and then
She
that,
gave up
that
on
was
all
still
of them.
you. Yeah, but that was still you.
yeah, but she sits. She
I guess
reads,
I'd say 7.
but she sits and she reads.
Yeah,
now.
but I say 7.
She
That's
does-
still you. You read, but you listen to it now.
She got critical
no, but
thinking
she does-
skills.
Right. She don't. She did not follow my path.
Huh.
The one that looked like Chelsea, though.
I'd say 7. I'd say 7. Chelsea got her.
She's respectful of other people. She's good in social situations. She makes friends easily.
Damn, that means the other one is gonna be trash.
I like it. That's the cool part about it. Like
He
you know,
bit me the other day because I made him the cursed sandwich, which means
bro. I'm telling you.
Caleb is saying cursed.
hold up,
COVID has ruined everything for this kid. This kid is
up.
This kid's gonna need therapy.
this is nature versus nurture. First off, this is
Oh,
nature.
I get. Okay, I would
I
say
did
that.
not- I did not
I would
do
say,
this
I
to
would say-
him.
yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Are you telling me
I
right
don't
now?
know. I
you-
don't
no.
shame him for being himself, but I did not put some of those things that he says. Okay, he told me this the other day.
I've heard
This is no stop.
so
Tim,
many
Tim,
of the
stop.
things that he has
He
said.
said this the other day, and Chelsea didn't know what it meant, and it resonated in my soul, and I knew
He was yours.
that
came from
he
your
was
balls.
just like me.
Yeah.
And
For
I
a while there,
didn't
we were
have to
like,
do-
who Xavier? Who Chelsea cheat on Xavier with? 'Cause they
Man,
didn't
I
like-
had strangers in the mall like ask me, being like, "Oh, where the mom at?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know," and they'd be like, "Well, who are you?" I'm like, "I'm the dad," and they're like,
Ain't no way.
"The real dad?" And I went,
Yeah.
"Yeah, as far as I know," and they'd be like,
and the one who stepped up. You the real dad and the one who stepped up. Just
I'm
in
the-
case.
I'm
You
the
covering
bio-
both bases.
I'm the biological dad. I'm the biological parent and the dad. But anyway, he was sitting there, and then
Allegedly.
Chelsea like turned the page of one of her books, And he goes, "Oh, that makes me feel so cold." And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's like when the cat scratches the wall." And I went, "Oh, yep." I go, "Yeah." And Chelsea goes, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "It's just like the sound it makes it. You get all cold."
So
for a
sad
minute.
that I was there for the
styrofoam.
primitive years, but not there for the prime years.
No, I know. Again,
So he
we're
probably
all
has,
very similar people. I got the short end of the stick when it comes to a lot of being able to adapt to social situations. That's my greatest weakness, and I'm aware of that. But I'm not confused to think that if I go, certain sounds make you feel cold, that you guys aren't going to pick out the ones.
I already know.
Yeah.
I already know. Somebody touched some styrofoam
That's what I'm saying.
right
I
now.
like.
But he
Put on
said
socks
that.
and your
Great
feet are
kid.
too crunchy.
Chelsea-
I gotta kill myself.
Chelsea did not fucking know what he meant at all. I was like, oh my God, I didn't do this to him. He's just like this.
No, you did that
It's
to
perfect.
him. You
No,
did that to yes.
I'm fostering it.
balls.
so
No,
he
your
did it.
balls did them.
Yeah, your balls.
That's bro. So I'm saying that's what I said. I was
Well,
like,
that's not my
I was there
fault.
for the primitive years.
What
not
do you
the
mean?
Prime years.
You came
Like,
on accident?
Yeah.
No, I'm not responsible.
oops.
I'm not
I
responsible.
mean, he
for
was
my
tricked
DNA.
into the, he
That
was
is
tricked
true.
into the thing.
Most parents, when their kid goes, "Hurr," and then runs in the wall, will probably figure something out. You just go, he'll grow out of it.
I was worried by the time he was like 3 and not talking real well yet.
He was, but kid's a kid.
But
chilling.
no, he's But yeah, back to it. If I could get a
He's
bag,
he's a dual screener though, so he's grown up dual screen era.
I fuck
You've
with that.
obviously
You know
seen
me. I like
numerous
8 or 9 screens.
This
that
man-
motherfucker 3 screens. What are you talking about?
This man literally will play a game while watching how to beat the game he's playing.
That's just kids now.
While then playing.
No, that's not
That's
just
just-
kids.
no, that is just
that's
Caleb.
That's
subset.
y'all kids.
That's a subset.
That's
of kids.
not just
Hey,
kids.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
That's
yep.
not just kids.
Nope.
No, that's
our
just kids, bro. That's just kids.
That's not norm.
Caleb takes his backpack everywhere,
Nope.
and then when we go out to eat,
No.
he brings out he puts his iPad up so he can look up what he's playing.
Yep.
And he wants to play a Switch, and then he needs commentary
How y'all kids are
on
the best of
what he's
friends.
playing.
So they get along.
They
great.
get along pretty
They
good.
get along. I said best of friends.
The age gap's too
See?
much.
Yeah,
The
I
don't
age
think
is too
so.
much.
No,
Yeah.
it is. It's a little bit. It's a little bit
too much.
Now, granted,
Oh yeah, I guess so.
but when Caleb comes over for like New Year's and shit, him and Oliver.
Oh
completely
yeah,
fine.
I've seen it every year. Yeah.
If
yeah,
we
yeah.
lived, if I
Except
lived
for
like
last
next
year.
door,
Sorry, Chelsea.
if I lived next door, I bet they'd probably hang out a
Yeah,
little
that'd
bit more.
be cool.
But I mean, I
He
love.
could have lived next door, but he didn't. He chose.
He
not
chose.
to.
He chose his life. He chose the
I
worst
did not
version.
Choose.
No, we blame you.
You can't blame me. I
I
followed
will.
the bag, which
You
leads
know
back
women don't have
to-
any power.
Which leads
Come on,
back to if
dog.
somebody offers me $10 million to be in a consensual relationship with my daughter, I'll take it. I followed the bag.
That's fair.
I
He's
followed
consistent.
the bag.
Hey,
Speaking
hold
of
on,
which,
hold
now
on.
I officially make over $50,000 at a job for my own salary for the first time in my entire
Hey,
life.
that's pretty good,
Imagine
dog.
having $50,000 just random money that
That's
you can
pretty
do
good,
whatever you
dog.
want with because you don't need it.
must be
I've
nice.
never seen 50K. So.
I hate
This
you.
man don't even need it. He said I'm bringing extra.
No, I do
get it.
need it.
Imagine like
I
you
want
ever
it.
go to like a restaurant or like a fast food and you just get fries at the bottom of the bag and you're so happy that they there. Like that's Xavier's job money.
I eat sleep for dinner. I eat sleep for dinner.
Xavier
It's
goes to
not-
work and he goes,
it-
damn, I get extra. He goes, I get extra fries every day. This motherfucker shit is
I do like the concept. I do
Get a small
fries.
This motherfucker Five Guys.
Hold on.
Chelsea
hate
is
Five
the
Guys.
Five.
But think about this. Hold on.
How do
Think
you
about
hate
this.
Five Guys?
Think about this.
You just say that out loud?
Listen,
Actually, you know what? I also don't like Five Guys.
What?
I
It's the
don't-
cost.
What?
It's the cost to enjoyment ratio.
yeah, I don't like
it
it's
is
not that-
$15 for a burger.
It's not that I think Five Guys is inferior food. Five Guys
Do you
is
not get the Cajun
worth,
fries?
It doesn't
No.
matter.
So-
Five Guys is not worth the hype and accolades that everyone gives
No,
it.
it's a better
what-
steak and
especially
shake,
for the
but
cost.
it's good.
This is my
No,
Chick-fil-A
Steak
argument.
and Shake is half of Five Guys
This
for
is my-
cost, and it's fine.
This is my Chick-fil-A argument.
Yes.
Everybody's like, Chick-fil-A is incredible. I'm like, no, they're nice to you. Their food's ass. Popeyes is incredible. And that's why they get to be mean to you. They get to be mean to you because they're good. When you go to Popeyes and they're out of chicken, you accept it as just something that happens at Popeyes. If Chick-fil-A ever ran out of chicken, it would
on
be a
Twitter.
riot.
It'd
It would
be
be a
on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Because you know that their food, there's no way. If I go
It's
to a
everybody
restaurant over
with
here,
everything. It doesn't matter. There's always one restaurant that everyone loves and gives a lot of praise to, and it's not worth it when you can get something that costs less or even the same for a far superior product.
we've been
That's
trying.
Five Guys.
Every week we go out.
That's Five Guys.
Every week we go to a restaurant because I've been trying to figure out if it's just inflation. Like this is going to be a serious topic. Like we've been trying to figure out if it's inflation that's ruining our food or like so in one of two ways. So we've been trying to figure out which way, right? So we've gone to a new restaurant every weekend to try, right, to see if it's because the food has become
I'm so happy
costly.
that Valerie has rubbed off on you because you used to like hate to eat food.
No, nigga, this. Whoa, you misunderstand. Whoa, you got to remember, men are only as useful. Hold on.
No, she's the foodie.
Hold on. No, you misunderstand. Men are only useful if they can provide things. I gotta constantly step my game up. I gotta constantly be like, hey, you trying to jump out of the plane? All right, bitch. I guess I'm doing that. Niggas don't do that, but I guess I gotta do that because I can get replaced at any moment. I can get traded at any moment.
She leveled you up.
I can get traded at any moment. I gotta be on my game. Right, I gotta be on my game.
How great I felt
you got to her.
Knowing that I could look that bitch in the eyes and go, I'm not doing that. Because she tried to get groups of people to do that forever. She was like, we jumping out of a plane. I went, you jumping out of a plane?
Oh, I'm jumping out of a plane.
I want to jump out of a plane.
She'd be like, Xavier.
My dad wants to jump out of a plane.
She's
Me
like,
and him want to jump out of a plane so bad.
Just go. And I'm like, no, I don't do that. And she was like, but we're doing it. I'm like, oh, that's
I'm jumping out of a plane. I ain't getting replaced. No, sir. Right. I'm jumping out of that plane. No. But yeah, so every week we go to a different restaurant. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I'm doing this more now. It's actually more for me because the science behind I'm trying to figure out if food costs so much.
I'm more about that cares more about the science than the food.
No, I actually like this entire premise that he's talking about. Yeah.
Because it's right. Don't do that because that makes me.
Because now you feel like I just want to see how it tastes. Dang, that sounds good.
Because this food getting worse because their ingredients are costing so much they can't provide what they used to provide.
Probably a little bit.
Right. Or is it they're not passing that cost on to the consumer? So I haven't seen prices of things go up dramatically. I've seen quality go down dramatically. I'd rather pay more
for fast food
or restaurants. Well, because think about this. I can go to McDonald's and McDonald's costs the exact same as going to a Mexican restaurant now.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I almost DoorDashed the steak, egg, and cheese bagel this morning. It cost me $8. I said, hell no.
Right.
Well, but if DoorDash steak, egg, and cheese bagel a couple years ago used to be like $4.
But a steak, egg, and cheese bagel at McDonald's does not cost as much as it does on DoorDash. They raise the prices.
Well, sure.
They do, but not by double.
Right, but when DoorDash started,
you're talking to someone who's been DoorDashing for
when
years
DoorDash
now.
started, you didn't feel
it felt like
you were paying a convenience charge, but you didn't feel gouged.
Yes.
Now you feel gouged.
Yes, because restaurants got sick of paying the 30 to 40% to DoorDash because DoorDash got fucking,
but a lot of restaurants add that in. That's where the Dash Pass fees. Bro.
No, Tim, I'm telling you, I worked in the fucking restaurant industry during all this shit. I know exactly what DoorDash did.
Where? You DoorDashed from Taproom? That's
they tried with this all the time. I had to look into all the numbers of it. And yes, we did from...
That's you had to make enough. You ain't a corporate. You didn't have corporate people fucking milking your shit.
Gaslighting king.
I know. Listen to this.
Look at this.
They started doing it at Blackacre. Blackacre said no all the time, and they would still send orders. They would let people order food, and then we never got a ticket because we didn't do it, and they would come in showing us what they paid. The menu prices on DoorDash were 30 to 45% higher than in the store. Yeah, because DoorDash cranks those up. So
not 100%, which was what McDonald's.
No, but that's partially inflation. If you go to McDonald's,
that's what he was saying.
Hold on, but that's actually no. You're still wrong. You're still wrong.
That's what he's saying.
Don't say that emphatically. You're still wrong.
That's what he's saying. For the bagel, it's $8 on DoorDash. That's that big jump. That's what I'm saying.
Right, and then you're still paying for the tip. But what I'm saying is I go in person.
Completely different.
Right. I'm going in person because I want to see so we went to I'm not gonna shout the restaurant. It was actually delicious.
Have you been to that
Heaven's But not for the cost.
Tell us after.
Have you been to that barbecue Heaven's place down the street?
Hold on.
This one right here. Of course.
Oh my God.
It's so there's certain things that inflation, I don't think there's certain foods that I don't think inflation can affect. So ribs, the ribs has a ceiling of deliciousness that's so low.
What kind of ribs?
Right. So if I go to King's Ribs and it cost me $100, I'm still going to be satisfied with those ribs. Yeah. Because if I would rather get the ribs at $10.
Yeah.
But if I had to pay $100 for King's Ribs, it's still going to taste good.
100%.
But if I go to a restaurant, right? So there's this restaurant in Plainfield we're going to, and I know I'm going to be disappointed.
What's the restaurant?
It used to be an old movie theater.
Don't matter. It's a restaurant in Plainfield.
The Pruitt is what it's called.
Yeah, Pruitt. Yeah.
I've heard nothing but great things about the food. The inside looks like fucking awful, and I have not been there yet. Chelsea actually asked me if I wanted to go, and I didn't go last week because I was doing something else. I'm like, no, what the fuck? We did something. I don't remember. But other than that, I want to go there. So I haven't had the food yet.
Oh yeah, I'm going, but I want to test out to see because I like the aesthetic. I know you said it looks awful, but so I want to go to Nevermore downtown because it looked like I like the aesthetic. I like the dark shit. I like when
this isn't dark shit. It literally just looks like they took the movie theaters. That's the problem I have. They didn't make it look like a like a place that used to be a movie theater. It looks like a place. It looks like the movie theater.
Yeah.
And they just put tables in it. So I
I
don't
like that. That's what I want. I want that aesthetic.
wait till you go. Okay.
Okay,
I'll wait
but
till you go.
we
But
don't go.
anyway.
But I know that the food I'm gonna eat is not gonna be relative to how much I had to pay for it because
so
you're paying for
Maui,
the
you've
steak.
been traveling,
Mhm.
and you've been eating.
What's Detroit food taste like?
So
Detroit
hold
food.
up, what you doing in what you
Like
doing in
Eminem.
Detroit?
He in Detroit constantly.
He's no.
Really?
Unfortunately.
Are you really?
Are you really?
Yeah, are y'all crazy? Are y'all
I've been there a few
serious?
times.
I thought
I'm
he was.
telling you,
no,
hey,
he usually goes to Arkansas.
Unless this
He
motherfucker
went- so he
literally
go two
individually texted me and said, "Hey, I'm
Ohio,
in Detroit. I don't know you in Detroit."
Arkansas. I didn't know he went
He
to
go
Detroit.
Arkansas,
sorry.
Detroit. He been in Detroit
Stop.
many a
Hold
time.
up.
That's all I do.
No. It was
I go
Ohio.
Arkansas, Detroit, West Virginia. That's all I be at.
I thought he was Ohio.
Damn, you be traveling.
Yeah, I
you
be in
got
Ohio
old school
sometimes, too.
Larry job.
No, hold
A little
up.
bit.
Do you actually really go to Detroit like often? It wasn't just like a one-off.
Like quarterly. You know what I mean?
That's
Oh.
crazy. He like really does go like once every quarter.
Every quarter, he goes to Arkansas
Have you
every other week,
noticed-
so that's why I
different.
was like
I do.
confused.
Have
for a
you
minute.
noticed a difference in price and food and quality?
You're not paying
Where
for it.
you
What's he
going?
care?
No, it
Listen,
don't matter if you paying. You can still
Hold on, let him
notice
speak
it.
on it. Let him
You
speak
can still
on it.
notice it.
Let him speak on it.
I will say this. There's definitely something to be said about, looking at your return on your investment when you're talking about food.
Yeah.
Right. Like you could have a $15 Five Guys burger. You can also have like a $15
And fries.
No, fries is another like
No.
$7.
Damn, you wow.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
I
for
can
a
pull up a
burger?
receipt right now, and that show I paid
Pull it
like
up, pull it up.
$21.
Pull it up right now.
20
check.
bucks.
Pull it up
20
right now.
You pull up. You
Burger,
keep talking.
A
you think,
bacon
let me-
double cheeseburger and fries. Tell me what that price is.
Like,
20
double.
bucks.
Why are you
Yeah,
getting a
you
double,
do that.
my guy?
What are you talking about?
They regular is double. That means you got 4 patties.
No. That's just what it's called.
The regular is double.
No, it's not.
Yes,
They
it
would have
is.
called it a double if the regular was
It's
double.
okay. Well, give me the regular boy with the bacon on it.
Where the
and
fuck he
fries.
go?
I don't know.
He
You
ain't
tell
go
me.
to
You
Five
keep
Guys.
talking. You tell me.
But so it's like he's saying, right?
going
So
to
you
10
can
guys.
go. You
They
can
call
go
it
have.
slim when you like not the shit, but
Anyway,
You can have Five Guys, or you can have some gumbo, like some fresh gumbo. You're like, hey, you know what? This gumbo's really good.
Right.
Or maybe you might pay like an extra $1 or $2, but like the flavor and the experience and all that stuff makes it more worth your while. So I definitely agree with what you guys are saying.
so side note,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
corporate sit-down restaurants.
$11.87
Gets you what?
is a double because their regular is double.
Mhm.
That literally is
No,
it. You
it's
have to
not.
ask. You have to ask for one patty. If you go to their order,
Okay,
you have
but
to ask.
$11 for a
if you
bacon
ask for
cheeseburger.
if you ask for a bacon cheeseburger from
Okay,
Five
so
Guys,
$11 bacon
it's
cheeseburger.
$11.87.
What's the fries?
from on DoorDash?
Yeah.
Fries are $5.
he just said
So $20.
you're paying $20 for a meal for
I
a
said
burger and
20
fries.
bucks is burger and fries at
Yeah,
Five Guys.
No, I was talking to him, not you.
What are you talking about? They're the same argument.
No,
Yeah.
15 and 20 are two different prices.
What are you doing? dude?
Lenny or Maui overdid it by 10%.
Yeah.
And you didn't even include like
What
the
if-
tip and shit from that.
Right.
But if you,
You
go
include
into
the
My
dash
last,
fee
my
and the
last,
tip
my last DoorDash from Five Guys
was what?
was a bacon cheeseburger and regular Cajun fries. Not even the small
Yeah,
one. The small because the small takes $2 off. The small's only $3. So plus tip $23.35.
Right, you
All right.
pay 23 for a
fast
singular
food,
fast
for
food
one
item.
person.
Yes.
Maui, I think what you're trying to say is that
To have it delivered.
fast food
To have it delivered,
Or-
not show up. It'd be different if you're there showing up. It may be 15.
Right, but it's still the
No,
same
it's
expense.
it's still going to
It's
be
still the
almost
same
20
expense.
bucks after tax and everything.
Well, not
not
even
if
that.
you're there.
It's like $18.50.
It
You're
doesn't
probably
matter.
still paying 18.
You're still spending that money. So I'm saying if I'm gonna spend the 20,
Yeah.
not including whether I'm getting it delivered to me.
Under $20, by the way, for any lunch/meal.
No,
It's
that's
terrible.
The
What are you
problem. That's
talking
awful.
about? That means the inflation has hit you so hard you've gotten used to
I
the
can-
concept.
yeah,
exactly.
I can go
I
to
have.
Taco Bell right now. I get the same thing every time I go to
Taco Bell sucks even worse. I went to Taco Bell
$8.
yesterday.
I get
I got
two
a crunch wrap.
spicy
I got a
potato.
crunch wrap and a grilled cheese burrito, and it cost me like $13.
Right. I get
Why would
two
you not get the
spicy
grilled cheese
potato.
burrito box? It's $8 and you get a bunch of shit
said
in
it
your
was-
Because
drink.
I need to get the one with steak in it because anything else is trash.
Oh, that's $10.
What are you
That if you
talking
add
about?
cheese, if you
If you
the
add steak, it's like-
the grilled steak burrito box,
Grilled steak chills burrito.
yes, is $8.
This is Noblesville shit. Like, oh my god, like, well, I have to have
Castleton.
premium gas on my yacht. Like, I get it.
That's
Well,
you.
yeah, you
That's
do.
you right now.
Right, obviously.
Why not?
Right,
I can go to McDonald's and
We
still
don't
get
have
my
that
lunch
problem
for $6.
Yeah, I can go to McDonald's. I can go to
That sounds
Taco Bell right now.
horrible.
Two spicy potato soft tacos and a bean and cheese burrito, and it's $4. Right, but I'm saying that's worth the $4.
Yeah.
It's
But
not,
if I go to a
it's not,
restaurant-
'cause you would get a bean and cheese burrito.
Yeah, but you good.
Your burrito can be filled with steak and you get it grilled cheese.
You could.
But you just said that you got them a la carte like a dumbass when you could have got the box for $8.
You did
Yeah, I
get
don't want the whole box.
No, wait.
Shut the fuck up. It's
the items
cheaper
you got.
and you get more stuff.
The items you got
I
in
want
that.
more stuff. I want the one thing I want.
Why would you not pay?
But you
little
ordered
as
2 things that
possible?
come in the box.
You can't get it. You can't get a
Yes,
Crunch
you
Wrap
can.
Supreme in the box.
No.
They have a Crunchwrap box.
They have a
No,
Crunchwrap.
I
think
got
it's
a Crunch
$5.
Wrap Supreme and a grilled cheese steak
Right,
burrito.
but you can get the
You
grilled
realize that
cheese
Crunch-
box.
hold on.
for
You
for
re-
$6,
eight.
and then a Crunch Wrap.
8.
Oh, right.
It's 8 for the grilled.
And then a Crunch Wrap, and it would have cost you maybe $1, and you would have got 2 more items.
and
We're looking at
and
the Taco Bell menu right now. Hold up.
and
But
if
go
you-
ahead, do your thing.
If you go to DoorDash, you could sub out any item in a box for a little bit of an upcharge. Crunchwrap might have been $3 more. You still save money.
How the fuck did we get here? What
Goofy ass.
What was that question you had at the end of the last episode?
Oh, yeah. I said, what do you miss?
Oh,
from
hold
your
up.
childhood?
But what about the Maui Wrap there? Maui Wrap.
We can do that.
It's big fridge.
Big
Big fridge.
Hit the button.
Wrap. We haven't done it in however many episodes.
Come
when
on,
this
man.
airs.
Couple of weeks.
Hit the
couple
button
weeks.
right now. Go ahead.
Ready?
Hit the button.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I'm always ready.
I'm letting you think.
I need to.
You born ready.
I ain't giving you a
I just
word.
let
I'm
it
just
flow.
I'm gonna let you off the dome.
Just
Since-
straight up flow?
Say they tried to gaslight me and said you said the word last time and I listened to it and you didn't say the word. So
You ain't listen to shit. You never listen to
I
nothing.
did.
You
I
No,
did.
if you listen
got-
back, you never. I even said you didn't say it last
Nah, he
time.
said it.
Off the first episode.
He said it.
Off of.
I was like,
the,
damn, maybe
the
he
season
did.
3
And then I
premiere.
listened
No,
to
I
it.
did it.
No, you
didn't
said
say
it.
it.
You said
I did
it.
say
So no, you didn't.
You just went
Because it was the word was clue. The
fooling.
word was clue, and you never said the word.
I heard
clue
it. I
ever.
heard it when you said it.
You didn't. It's
Hey,
fine.
maybe you heard me stumble through it. My bad. Yeah. I be mumbling
So
sometimes.
you know what? Now I'm just gonna let you fumble
Okay.
You
Cardi
got that,
sometimes.
because the word is fumble. Ready?
Okay, got it.
Ready? The word is fumble.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot we got the new John. Yeah.
This shit hot. I remembered it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Ain't fumbling. Coming through. About to get the touchdown. We scoring footballs in the end zone. You know, in the town, your boy X next to me, clapping his cheeks. Even though I'm in the fucking something things. Yeah. I forgot the word I was saying, but I'ma keep on going because I'm in this bitch like I'm a Super Saiyan. Goku, Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, that was hot.
First of all,
Hey, you see it?
He did say fumble. You said fumble in. So
either way, it was
Whoa,
great.
okay.
But now you just brought me into my question.
You see how it starts it up like that?
So we were talking about Dragon Ball Z.
oh my god.
Boom.
The most
What
mid
you
of
mean?
mids.
What you mean?
The most mid of mids.
The most mid of mids, yes. And then everybody was like, "Oh,
Yes.
there's so much better things out there."
It's
Would
facts.
you rather be amazing or iconic?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I like my iconic
Iconic.
shit.
Wait.
Whoa,
Can
I don't even have to wait.
I don't know.
Hold on.
You
No.
You guys,
I'm asking you. You set the parameter. Can I
no,
ask
I'm
one
not
question?
set parameters. I asked
being
my
a
question.
real Xavier
I asked
right
my
now.
question.
No, I need it
asked my
for-
question. I asked my question. I asked my question.
All right, I'm
Would you
gonna
rather be
save it up real
iconic?
quick. I'm gonna save it up quick because I have one question. You know,
I'm gonna accept
So-
the answer or not.
okay. Is
Iconic?
this no?
Okay.
So the only thing I'm asking is this a sport in which being iconic
So
or endeavor? Is this
So
an
my-
endeavor in which being iconic is more important than amazing?
that was
Like
I was gonna
like,
get there. I
right,
was gonna
money
get
wise,
there.
because like I will tell you, I would rather be iconic
than amazing.
unless it's like fighting.
Yes.
Or a sport with a contract, because like the problem with being iconic or the problem with being amazing is that you end up like Demetrius Johnson, which and I don't care what people say, he is the
I don't know who that is.
He's the best fight. Right, that's the problem. He's the best fighter in mixed martial arts history. Like everybody else is like,
Oh, no, that's
I need you to stop though.
Silva.
I need Maui to stop
John
thinking.
Jones.
We need raw. We need
okay.
raw
Yeah, go ahead.
answering.
Amazing.
Well, that's him thinking. See, you ruined it.
No. I knew that from the beginning. It's never wavered.
No, that sounds like a him answer.
Yeah.
It does, and I hate you. So
right.
much.
So I'm saying the reason why I would know is because like, so here's the thing. I mean, Demetrius Johnson can take care of his family. Like the reason why I'm saying he's the
He
greatest.
can take out his
He
family.
can take care of his family.
Okay,
right. He made a bunch of money, but did he make Conor McGregor, who is not great, like he might be an okay, like he is a champion
So
you
shooter.
consider him
He's a
iconic and
Right.
not amazing.
Right. I consider him iconic, but not amazing. But it doesn't matter in the public eye because he's made so much money. It's ridiculous. And it's the eyeball test. Like Tim Duncan, one of the greatest basketball players in the world. Nobody knows who it. Like there's no current person. Like there's no
teenager.
Nobody would consider him iconic.
Right, there's
Most
no
people. Not
even
nobody.
Dude
Most
got
people.
dude got this many. Dude got a handful of
Kobe.
rings.
I'd put him in front of Kobe.
Yeah, he got a hand. Thank you. He's got a handful of rings.
Yeah.
But if you ask a teenager
I'd put him
today,
in front of a lot of
who's
people.
Tim Duncan? They'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, who's Zion? People are like, oh, and I'm like, Zion hasn't done anything, but he would be more iconic
He's giving
than
money to charity.
who? Tim Duncan?
Hey, I will say
No,
that
Zion.
Jokic is the modern day Tim Duncan.
No.
I would
Ooh, I would say no because ooh, boy, hold on.
No, because
Yeah.
Duncan got 5 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
first
without
of all,
the rings, but
without
I'm saying
the
like
rings,
just player to player.
if we're talking purely like no, because Duncan
Very
didn't
boring,
get MVPs.
very good.
Duncan didn't get
Duncan didn't have, he had no accolades.
No.
He just won.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He just won. He's one of
Well, I
few
guess, yeah, but I'm saying, looking at it now,
sadly, maybe Draymond would be more because he did
what? No,
closer to Tim Duncan.
no,
just from a standpoint
That's
of like
insane. That's crazy.
no, because
Tim
Duncan,
Draymond is
just be
iconic.
walking-
Draymond is
There you
iconic.
go. Yeah,
Like, but not amazing. He
don't
does
think
his
he's
job.
like-
He's the
Okay,
ultimate
okay.
role player. I'm like, if you want to say like, yeah, he is the greatest, greatest.
But that's what
accessory.
Tim Duncan was the
No.
ultimate role player.
No, sir. Unless if your role is being the main person on your team,
That's his. If that's his, he was never.
a
Tony
role player
Parker-
can't be a
Tony-
star.
Duncan was never the main player. He was not. He was.
What do you mean?
he was-
Everything
Tony
went
Parker-
through Tim Duncan.
after
Everything
David
ran-
Robinson went away,
Without
Tim Duncan
Draymond,
was
they
the
don't
guy.
win those championships. He sets the pick and roll. He
I think
sets
they
the
do.
rebound.
I think they still do.
No.
The chance of
As
them
much
winning
as
is
I hate
higher.
him, as much as I hate him, that dude sets the pick and rolls. He does the dirty work.
The chance
What
of
you,
the
you
chances
tell
of
me
the Warriors.
Rodman,
Hold on.
without Rodman, they getting them ships.
Hold on.
You tell me
No,
without Rodman, they getting them ships.
Well, they do
Yeah,
get
but Tim
3
Duncan's
without
not.
him.
You got to do this on a parity scale. On the odds of the Warriors winning without Draymond are higher than the odds of the Spurs winning without Duncan.
Yeah,
I don't.
significant.
I don't know.
Significant.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's crazy. But
He-
see,
he-
that only makes the argument better.
I know,
Because when
I
you
know,
watch,
I know,
you're
I
like,
know.
wow, this is the most boring basketball I've ever watched. But you can't stop it. This is the first. Remember, this is the first year the Spurs haven't made it to the playoffs since.
So you think with Manu
2000?
and Tony Parker, they would not have won without Duncan?
I do not think so.
Absolutely
There's
not.
no
That's
way.
like you're
No,
saying.
no.
Hold on. So I would put AD as a modern version of Tim Duncan. Like
I agree with that.
or-
I kind of agree
actual,
with
like,
that.
Like skill for skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
AD
Yeah.
is really, really good, but he can't take you to a championship by
That's
himself.
the only reason I would even somewhat agree is because the dude gets hurt for like 80 games a season.
But that's
so
not Tim
like,
Duncan. Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Tim Duncan
No,
was
but I'm saying
consistent.
the
He was consistent.
reason I'm saying is AD, yes, but he gets hurt so much.
But again,
Tim
that's
Duncan.
That's in the. But I'm saying that's why I'm saying it's particular to. It depends on where you are because I'd rather be iconic in a fight game, like in a game where it's like boxing or something where I am the sole, like where I'm the
Okay,
draw.
but what about in media then? Since we're talking about like DBZ and other anime and media.
Well, no, change the question.
Right, no,
Let's-
no,
let's
'cause
go
I think-
there.
oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
that,
Well, he
so
starts-
in sport we'd rather be iconic than amazing. But
But don't change it. Let him get
Oh,
his answer
but
out
see,
first.
in media, I think media
Well,
is the
he
same
said
thing
his
as
answer.
sports. I think media is the same
Okay.
thing.
No,
as
he
sports.
didn't say.
Like,
He didn't say. anything.
DBZ is mid, but it does not matter that I think it's mid because worldwide it's iconic, right?
Yeah.
So Akame got killed, one of the greatest animes of all time.
definitely.
But only only the niggas in this room would be like, wow, this is one of the greatest anime of all time. So if you're the creator of that thing, is it more important that everybody knows who you are, or is it more important for a select group to think that your art is incredible? I don't know.
What do you think, X?
What do you think?
I can almost guarantee.
Prison School or DxD?
Nigga, shut up. Let him.
I'm just gonna say I can almost guarantee if I don't answer, everyone else could answer for me.
No, I want you
No,
to
go
answer.
ahead, dude.
No, I know it's gonna
Iconic
be-
or
I know.
amazing?
I
You
know.
like music. You're more of the music. You're more of the movies and stuff. And
Well, he
so,
wants to be famous.
so from a
iconic.
music standpoint, would you rather have an iconic song or an amazing band?
This is easier when you were talking about like TV
Yeah,
shows.
but right,
I
this is
know,
the point.
I
Make it
know.
harder. So
That's
what,
why
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just told y'all I fucking.
Right? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So important in which medium that I'm thinking that you get asked about.
I think still for me, if we're gonna go the music route, I think at the end of the day, oh motherfucker, that's way harder.
Good. That's the point. I'd rather be completely underrated than overvalued, I guess.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, just as a career thing, one hit wonders are remembered forever.
Closing
And-
time.
Right.
Yeah.
Name one other Semisonic song.
I can't do
You
it.
can't. I can't name another Rick Astley song other than
What?
getting Rick rolled.
Okay,
What do you mean?
name another one. Name another.
Oh, if there's anything you need,
Is that for real?
all you have to do is say.
You could be
What?
lying to me right
What?
Is
now.
that
That's the
Rick?
point.
Together forever and ever. What?
That's Rick Astley?
Yes, it is a
Wow.
banger. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
You could have just, nigga, you could be
You can
lying.
just sing a song like okay. Yeah.
But I still think at the end of the day, a lot of the people that become iconic, I think you can be iconic and amazing. I don't think you can be amazing and iconic. So I think I would rather be.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
So if somebody
What?
is overwhelmingly amazing,
Michael Jordan.
right?
Michael
But he's
Jordan.
also iconic.
That's what you just said.
No, I'm saying I think
you
you
can't
can
be
be
am-
amazing without being iconic. I don't think that
Yeah, you can. We just talked about Tim Duncan.
No. Finish what you just said.
Oh, okay.
Finish what you're saying.
you
Go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
My
Finish what
bad.
you
Go
mean.
ahead. Do your
if
thing.
you're iconic,
Yeah.
whether it was at one point or whatever else, you've done something amazing.
She bangs.
Yeah, William Hung.
Right. You're saying that's amazing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh no!
you picked something I think that falls more into the lines of somebody that was a reality television sensation, not a musician.
I think that's still.
I know it's a slippery slope because he was. on
You
a
don't
music
know
scene.
what it's like to be me.
Who's that?
What
the
is that?
bitch who's like real fat.
Oh.
She's like, you don't know.
Oh, they're amazing. What are you talking about?
Oh, the
Let's
sisters?
be very
The
clear.
sisters?
1,000-Pound Sisters is fucking. I would say that they're probably more amazing than iconic at the moment. That scene may be iconic. That show is fucking incredible. It is one of the greatest things that Discovery has ever put out. I ran
Shout out
through the
Discovery.
newest season
Shout
of
out
it.
Discovery.
Fucking love that show. Amazing show. Is it iconic? I don't think it's iconic, but it is amazing. Right? But I think if you are iconic, you have been amazing. Personally, I do think that you've done something amazing regardless. You put out something that was so hugely great and you're
Hi,
not
Mark.
talented. You're not talented to become iconic. If we're talking about music in general, granted, there are people like think about it. I'm not gonna go into all that, but I think I'm still gonna pick iconic because at some point I was talented enough because things can be so bad they're good or whatever else. I mean, art is obviously
There's
in the eye of the beholder.
something about your girl that makes my hair wanna twirl. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Again,
would you
I
rather,
think
so
it's-
you'd rather be iconic than amazing? What about you, D Mark?
I'm still gonna stand by my thing. It has to be dependent on if the thing that I'm amazing at
iconic
it
gets
brings
you paid,
money.
No, iconic gets you paid longer and better than being amazing.
See, but there's a threshold for money, right? So like if I could be amazing, like Demetrius Johnson. Again, I don't keep saying it, but like he's a streamer now, so he parlayed his incredible fighting career into a sustainable streaming career. I would love to be that rather than, Jorge Masvidal.
He's not the one that got disabled, right? Who's the guy that got
That's
disabled?
exactly about the same.
But you actively
That's him?
say that
Yeah.
you
No, it's not.
That's the
Shut
same
up.
nigga. What?
Shut up.
but you actively say you don't want to be
Who's the fighter that got like?
There's a boxer
Is that
who
the
got
boxer?
disabled. No, that's but also I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, I know
old
what you're
boy
talking
was
about. That's what I
crazy.
said. Exactly what I said.
Shut up. So Demetrius Johnson parlayed an incredible fighting career.
is it Matt whatever his name is, that
I've
got run
never
by
seen
Trey?
anybody hit a flying arm. What did he do? What was that flying armbar he did?
So remember, but
Well,
do you remember why he did it?
suplex to
But do you
an
remember
armbar.
why he did it? This is what makes him so iconic. This is what the iconic part is.
Iconic?
He said, "What's the latest
Amazing
finish?
out.
What's the latest finish in UFC history?" They said it's 4 minutes and 58 seconds. He goes, "Oh, in the 5th round." He goes, "Damn." Okay, so at 4 minutes and 59 seconds, after beating Horiguchi's ass for like literally 24 minutes, he looked at the clock, hit a submission with a second left, so he could have a record that can never be beat.
Not just a submission.
That's incredible.
He suplexed this man, and as he was in the air,
He threw
he jumped up and hit him with an armbar.
So he looked at the clock, threw him in the air, and then threw an armbar in. Now, he was in no danger of losing the fight. He had dominated the entire fight. He just knew the record was 44 seconds ago. And so he has a record that can never be beat because it's 1 second left in the fucking. That's dominance. That's amazing.
That's
But
iconic. Though.
it's
He's
not
not
iconic
iconic.
because
Yeah.
nobody else knows that.
Correct.
He turned that into a streaming career because he's sponsored by Xbox. So he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna start streaming." So
shout out
now,
Mighty Mouse.
now he's fighting. Shout out Mighty Mouse. But like, if you look at somebody like,
So are we saying iconic is known worldwide, even if nobody knows anything else you did? They know the one thing you
Right.
did.
yeah, so like Conor
Yeah,
McGregor.
that's the whole point.
The thing about Nate
That's the
Diaz.
point of iconic.
So
In
Nate
my eyes,
Diaz.
that's what it'd be. The people they know. Somebody out there knows.
Nate Diaz is iconic. He has
Yeah,
like
like
he's
Dylan Brooks.
like he's like 2-10 in his last.
Nobody knows Pokemon.
12 fights.
but everybody knows Pikachu.
That's right. That's right.
That's I understand that analogy, even though that was.
It was the Xavier analogy.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
So I think here's the thing, though. You say all the time that you don't want to be. You would never want fame. Like you say, you don't want to be famous.
I want to be I know you right. There's a level of fame.
Correct, but you don't want to. If I would love to walk, I would love to walk into the street, and even if it's for the one thing I did, if I could, if somebody knew my name because of the one thing I did, that's what I want to do.
Oh, I want that. I want somebody to be like, "You're the greatest to ever do it," and everybody in the room's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You know what? That's enough for me. That's enough for me. One nigga knows I'm the greatest to ever do it, and I can walk out."
I want everybody to know nothing I've done except the one thing I've done, but then everybody knows me.
Oh, man, I just need one nigga to know.
So
I'm the
that's
greatest
why I think
to ever
iconic. I think for me,
but that thing that I did that I'm the greatest to ever do has to be enough money so I don't have to work no more. That's the one thing.
But even if you took money out of it, I don't care if it was going.
No, money is important.
Hold on. But
money is hella important.
Hey,
correct.
listen,
But
I'm
if
iconic and broke, so I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not a life to live.
If I'm Chocolate Rain, right? Like Tay Zonde is by no means a fucking millionaire or nothing, right? But if I saw Tay Zonde, I would know that it was Tay Zonde. I would be like,
Who's Tay Zonde?
Seen the Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate
okay.
Rain.
Yeah.
I know Chocolate Rain. I don't know his name.
Crazy song. That's just a banger.
No, not only
Chocolate
is
Rain's
it
iconic, not that guy.
no.
I mean, he is too because he moved his
He
mouth.
is.
He moved his.
He
face
moves.
back away.
I move away from the mic so I can breathe chocolate rain.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know that, but
Chocolate Rain.
No,
I
the-
do know that though.
yeah, but in the video, people kept asking why he did it. So he put out another video before he actually saying the words, and there'd be an asterisk that goes, "I move away from the mic so I can breathe." When he was singing it, and then he incorporated it into the remix. I'm saying I could be Tay Zonde.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need the money behind it because
I
I'm smart enough that I
think
would be
you're
able
more
to turn it.
Numa guy than Tay Zonde.
I don't know. But see, the Numa guy is just some nondescript fat white guy. But
Yeah.
if people, I want the iconic part to not be people know what I did. I want people to know that I'm the one that did the thing.
Damn.
So if I don't want to be the Numa guy because
Yeah.
nobody knows. They can't pick him out of a fucking crowd, right?
So you don't want to be Mr. Hands.
I couldn't pick Chocolate Rain out.
No,
of the crowd,
I
but
don't think anybody wants to be Mr. Hands.
Yeah,
No,
I kind of
thanks.
want Mr. Hands.
Do you want to be Mr. Hands? That's
No.
crazy.
No. I would rather be Salad Fingers before I was fucking Mr. Hands.
or
Well,
Hot Dog Fingers.
Well, you wouldn't be fucking Mr. Hands. Somebody would be fucking you. If you were
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Hands.
right.
I'd get Mr. Handed.
Right.
Let's go.
See, so I don't know. See, like, so the thing about iconic is I think Chase Daniel is iconic,
I don't know.
but I
who
also
that
think
is.
he's amazing because
That's what I said.
I think Chase Daniel,
Chase Daniels is not
Daniel
amazing.
is amazing. You're telling me.
I don't
you're
even
telling
say
me.
he's iconic.
You're telling me.
How many people out there are talking about Chase Daniels
Everybody
in
who
the last 5 years?
all the
I don't
bag
even know who
getters.
that is.
Oh my
don't
God.
know.
See, that's what I'm
Chase
saying. He's not
Daniels is
iconic.
either.
He's not.
Icon-
He
all right,
did a
hold
really
on.
cool thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what he
did.
did.
A cool thing.
I'm gonna
but
tell
he's
you
not
what
iconic.
he did. I'm gonna tell you what he did, and then from now on, he will be iconic in your mind.
No, he won't.
He is a backup quarterback who, over his career,
He's not a backup.
oh yes, yes, for over his entire career, he's been in the league for 10 years. He's made $250
It's a
million.
lot of money, yeah.
$250 million over his career. He's thrown 15 passes.
I now have a question. I have
15
I have
passes.
one thing to say and one question to ask.
Shout out Hawaii.
First thing,
No, Chase Daniel was Missouri.
that is
Hawaii. Who's
Who's
Hawaii?
Chase
dude?
Daniels?
Colt Brennan,
Hold
but
on.
he's dead.
Are they?
Colt Brennan's not Hawaii. Chase Daniels Hawaii.
Chase Daniel's Missouri.
hold
What about
on.
Stormy
I believe
Daniels?
you, but I'm pretty sure.
Chase
you
Daniel.
sure?
Chase Daniel, Missouri.
Oh,
Look
I'm
it
thinking
up.
Colt Brennan.
Stop
thinking
for a
Colt
minute.
Brennan. Yeah, you're right.
Stop.
Okay, time out.
First thing, very niche category. I would not call him iconic. I would say
Iconic.
that is amazing.
Iconic.
It is amazing.
I would not
It is
call
amazing
him-
that he was
I would
able to
not call
finesse.
him amazing.
Chase Daniel, I'm telling you.
Hold
So
on.
Chase Daniel he's never started. He's never
No, I
started
have
an
a
NFL
question.
game in his career.
Right, but I have a question.
He's been in the league for 10 years. He's made $225 million.
Hold up.
What?
Right. Here's my question.
Iconic.
No.
Wow.
That's
He's
a,
that
that's,
good of
Jim
a
Sorgi.
backup.
that is amazing.
No, you know Jim Sorgi only made $3 million.
That's what I'm saying. Way better than Jeff
Did
Short.
you know that Jim Sorgi touched my shoulder pads in high school?
That's cool. Not Chase Daniel touching your shoulder.
I don't know who
Y'all
that
know
is.
Colt Brennan is dead?
I told you that he's dead. I just told you he was dead. I just said that. Colt Brennan died. I just told
Who's
you
that?
The Hawaii legend.
Side note, I love that his Wikipedia page is him, flinging in
Smoking
the
the
practice
blunt?
squad on Washington.
Oh, okay.
But,
Hold
it is
up.
what it is.
Hold up.
Shout out Jim Zorn.
How did he
Fuck
get
Jim
a
Zorn.
contract that sounds better than some people's starting contracts?
It's so good. Like he just keeps negotiating really good.
Why are they paying him that?
Because it's so weird. It's Schrodinger's box effect. The first person who paid him to be a backup set a precedent
that this guy must be worth paying to not play. So every team he's gone to afterwards is just going like, damn, this dude, he commands a really large
He just might be a really good teacher. He might maybe you put him in the backup room and he just makes everybody in front of him better.
Right.
Tim, he's making more than starting quarterbacks.
A lot more than most starting quarterbacks. It's crazy.
New starting
but over his career.
No,
it's over his career
making
though.
more.
No, it's over
You
his
said
career.
in 10 years. Hold on.
Right,
You
he's
said-
made
hold on.
more. Right,
You
I'm
said
trying
in
to tell
10
you.
years.
Right.
The rookie contracts from you guys, they don't make shit. Secondly,
No,
you're
well,
still
if
thinking
you're
that regular starting quarterbacks.
first rounders,
how many?
different.
What is there? Like 16 NFL teams? 30?
32, you fucking
32?
weirdo. What the fuck? How we went over this?
I don't remember it. So there's
Check out our
32.
YouTube video where X tries to describe and tell you
It's our
who's
most
part
watched,
of the NFC.
It's our most watched TikTok.
AFC.
It's our most watched YouTube video. It's our most listened to episode.
He's real bad at it.
Also, all
Just so y'all
that
know.
teaches me is you guys should put me in front of a TV and have me try to commentate it and have all the sports people laugh at me because I'm trying to keep up and I have no idea.
I think it'd be great.
Honestly, I think I would be. It should go Shaq. It should go Shaq, Shannon Sharp, or whatever his name is. Kenny something. There's a Kenny guy on there on the sports commentating.
That's
pages.
NBA, bro.
Yeah, I don't care what sport it is.
I like it.
So you put me with the white guy with the tie
Yep.
and the fucking box
There's only one
haircut
white dude
with
with
his
the tie.
glasses.
Yep.
You got Charles
Talking about Rich
Barkley.
Eisen?
The white guy with the
Shut up.
No,
tie.
he's the guy on, but also the guy on 2K, right? No, there's a guy.
That's-
He looks like he's got a boxy haircut and it's like light brown. He's got glasses.
Jim Thorpe.
That's not Jim Thorpe. Jim Thorpe was
Rich
a
Eisen
Native
ain't got no hair.
American
Rich Eisen
fucking
bald.
quarterback in like the 20s, right? Sometime in the 40s. He played for
Shout out.
something.
Okay. Shout out.
Did he play
Native
for the
American.
Colts? Did he play for the Colts?
Jim Thorpe?
Play for the Redskins.
No, Jim.
Did he?
That makes sense because he was
would
one.
know.
Anyway,
Wow.
he was a Native American. I was respectful the first time and then I made a joke. Anyway, it's Charles Barkley.
Jim
Shaq.
Thorpe was Native American?
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
That's the
Is his
whole
whole skit?
thing.
That's his. I mean, it
his
wasn't
gimmick?
his shtick.
His
It was
gimmick?
the shtick of the time because
Yeah.
you tell him you look at a picture of Jim Thorpe and you don't see
I'm gonna be honest.
You don't know
Jim
what he look
Thorpe
like.
And Jim Tomey is the same nigga in my head.
who
Jim Tomey.
was Jim Tomey.
He was a very
Jim
good
Irsay.
first baseman for I believe the Phillies.
Oh,
Very white.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll find the guy I'm talking about. But then there's a white guy on 2K that talks to you. He sits there with Shaq. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure it's Rich. I think he's thinking Rich Eisen, but I don't. Maybe not.
It's
Does
not
he have-
Rich Eisen.
does
Rich
he have-
Eisen doesn't have glasses.
does he
Rich
have
Eisen
glasses?
is bald as hell.
As I said, he's bald, but I don't.
There's a guy.
He
there's
said
a-
hair and glasses.
There's
I
a
know.
white
Should have
guy.
been your clue.
There's a white guy on 2K with Shaq.
Mm.
That guy, he does basketball stuff. Then there's another guy.
Who's the guy on TNT tonight with Shaq and Charlie?
I know.
That's
But
what
he don't got no
that's what I'm
hair.
talking about. Yes, he does.
No, that
Not
guy's
anymore.
bald.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
He's with
bald.
Shaq and
He's got
Charles
glasses.
Barkley.
Yeah.
And
And Kenny. Yeah.
And Kenny.
Yeah. The white guy, he's bald.
He was not.
And he has a bow tie and glasses, right?
I don't know. That sounds like Dana Carvey in the National Disguise. But
Ernie Johnson.
There you go.
Ernie Johnson.
Yep. Ernie
he's on
Johnson.
2K.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Ernie
actually.
Johnson
Yes.
here with Shaquille O'Neal and
Yeah.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, you're
Barbecue
right. You're right.
chicken.
But Ernie
He don't
Johnson,
say that at all.
I thought Ernie Johnson.
He says
was
it in
all-
2K
He does
all
say,
the
he does say,
time.
yeah, he does say barbecue. But no,
Barbecue
Shaq says
chicken.
barbecue chicken, and they make a joke.
That's what I'm saying.
But that is a phrase that you probably heard a lot in the 2K era that we played. Yes.
Yeah, he's a barbecue chicken. I'm just saying, you put me in front of any sport, I will do my best to explain to people what's happening.
Yeah.
And I think that people that know sports would have the best time ever because there's no analytical thing to it. It's me just saying, wow, I think I would be better than John Madden, I think.
No.
No, I don't think that's not hard. I don't think that's hard.
I think I could be better than
Just
John
say
Madden.
turducken one time.
I
John
don't think
Madden
it's tough.
goes, got to score more points to win, you know.
That's what
More
so-
points wins games.
That's what my girl said earlier. We were watching a
Iconic.
soccer broadcast because I was like, man, I ain't seen no soccer since yesterday. Let me watch some soccer. So I was watching some soccer, and the announcer said, "It's a wonder what playing better does for a team. You seem to get more wins when you're playing better." And she was like, "Well, yeah, I guess like that."
That's because they're iconic and not amazing.
That's right.
Right. I'm
Full
just saying,
circle.
I think I could be an amazing sports broadcaster.
Amazing? No,
Amazing.
iconic.
Amazing.
No way.
You could be
No.
iconic, but you would not be amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be iconic
Yes,
without
you
being
can.
amazing.
Yes,
Stop
you
the
can.
cap.
That's
You
what I'm
can do
saying. I think
something
you can be
iconic, but
right.
not do something
You know,
amazing.
have you ever said somebody's amazingly bad at something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
You
that's not the
can't.
same
We
thing.
did not set that.
That's not the same.
I didn't even ask questions this time. I'm just saying amazing. I have said that's amazing when somebody's done something so bad and I'm shocked. I'm like, that's truly amazing. That's terrible. You did the worst job ever, but I'm amazed. I've said that
You know what? That's fair. I could say that. Yeah, you can be amazingly bad, but I think
can.
we would have prefaced it with amazingly bad. But that's
Nobody
okay.
You
did.
can be iconically bad.
You can be iconically
Still,
bad.
no.
And
iconically bad.
Iconic is not good
It's
or
like
bad.
Ice JJ
Iconic
Fish.
is just iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic does not mean good or bad. That's where people go beyond iconic.
I can
So-
say the same thing the other way.
So if you're amazingly bad, is the definition of amazing being
No, you would still be good at being bad. I guess I don't. I guess I'll retract that.
Yeah,
if you were
that's what I'm saying,
amazingly
yeah.
bad, you'd be good at being bad.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know.
You can be iconically bad. You can be the most
no,
iconic person at being
iconic.
bad.
No, somebody is somebody who is bad can be iconic. You cannot be good iconic or bad iconic. Iconic just means everybody knows you.
Right, amazing isn't good or bad. You can just be amazing.
So is amazing inherently.
Right, that's why I'm saying I could be an amazing sportscaster. Am I going to do it well? Probably not.
Yeah.
I would be the worst there's
you
ever
got it.
been. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, shout out Rich Eisen.
I don't think that's the way we use it colloquially, but
like
that's
Rich
fine.
Eisen.
I actually like Rich Eisen.
I was gonna
But
say,
again,
Sounds
I
like some
didn't
white
ask-
people internet shit, but that's okay.
Dang. No white Google over here.
White Google. I prefer Elon's
you
Twitter.
got the white Google.
I
I'll tell you
prefer a
that
black
shit.
man's Twitter like Elon.
Oh, I
does.
still haven't done that. I need to set up black Twitter. I'm just afraid. I'm so afraid that they're gonna get me so fast. They're
Yeah.
like, this
You gotta use-
right quick. I'm gonna be like, hello, fellow black people. I have a black people question. They're like, this is
So before we get out of here, I got recently I saw something.
No, I have
wrote
a
it
question.
down.
Please,
Oh,
I want to
okay.
ask a question.
You
I
ask-
thought
go
about
ahead,
it
go ahead,
today,
ask it.
Oh, okay.
and I told you guys before we started I had a question I want to ask you because I don't
ahead,
know if it's
ask it up.
something.
That was 50 minutes ago. So
Ask
you
it
should
up.
ask.
Ask
Right,
it
well,
up.
hold up. I don't know if this is uniquely me,
It's not.
Probably not.
and I'm romanticizing something that most people don't romanticize.
Probably is.
Okay.
But this is a legitimate question. It's not a joke. It's not me trying to.
Watch us
Take it
all be
serious.
able to answer with yes or no
Ask
questions.
it. Go
Correct. Okay. So I was listening to Theo Vaughn's podcast today.
Absolutely.
Funny man.
He is
Funny man.
I think Theo Vaughn
But
is
also he just does
the
it for
first
the-
AI.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold up.
because every time he says as a sentence, it's a new sentence. Like
Yep.
it's nobody has ever
He's
typed
been
it
around-
into the
You
internet.
watch his
been around-
Netflix special?
Yes, I followed Theo Vaughn since he was on The Real World.
Okay, go ahead.
But listen,
Which is a trip.
he was on there. Andrew Mulaney, or that's his name, right? Andrew
Mulaney.
Mulaney.
Yeah.
Andrew feels wrong. That's right, Tim. Right, the guy, the guy's
Mulaney.
voice on Big Mouth. It's Andrew.
Nick Mulaney?
No, Mulaney.
John
Mulaney. John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney. I'm like, Andrew's wrong. Andrew's his name in Big Mouth.
Yes.
So John Mulaney's his guest, and they're sitting there talking about all the times they did cocaine and like having a problem and like all the stories that came out of it. And I just can't help but think, I wish I had a period of my life where I was so addicted to something that I have these completely unhinged stories that ruin my life, but then I can come back and talk about them later in a light of this was insanity, but also entertainment. So I think it would be fun to develop an addiction to something just to see how it goes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I'm with 2 Chainz on this.
2 Chainz.
I think you're incorrect.
I love
think
bad
you
bitches. That's
have
my
been
fucking problem.
addicted.
Yeah, I get it.
I think you just.
Yeah, I like the fuck. I got a fucking problem.
I think addicted to something, or I think unhinged is a better.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they were
Word,
addicted to
because-
coke. They just I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying- I'm saying
liking to
just
do
in the-
something. Liking to do something isn't the same thing as being addicted to it. Like if something is, I'm not addicted to going to work. I just like going to work because it gives me a paycheck. Right?
No, they were sitting there talking about how they were supposed to go to the airport, but they really needed coke, so they would like ask the taxi driver, and then they got the taxi driver to get him coke, but then the taxi driver started fucking a prostitute in the back of the taxi cab, and then they had to drive the taxi cab, but they were too high to drive it, and they had no taxi license, and then they forgot their coke at home, and then they got on an airplane, and then they had to go do radio shows where they got coke from people they didn't know, and they don't know what was in it, and they can't remember the entire interview. Things like that. Like it
Right,
just
that
seems
doesn't
like
sound like they're addicted to coke. It sounds like coke made a really fun time.
Exactly.
Right.
Because there's been I got stories.
but they
I
weren't
got
having
stories.
fun. But they weren't having fun. They felt like it was a necessity for them through their life. They
Oh,
didn't
well,
ruin
okay.
it.
You know what? Then you're right. That's an addiction. I don't think I want that. I will like every story I have about things that I felt like I would quote addicted to are fun.
I can have fun doing things, but I hear these things from people, and I know that I probably shouldn't feel that way. But I'm like, I wish I needed something so bad.
Are you're
I
John
was
Morant?
willing to ruin.
You're
my
John
life.
Morant. You're John Morant. This is
white
exactly
Ja,
what John
the
Morant.
white Ja.
John Morant didn't get to enjoy being a thug because he had 2 parents in a loving household. So he's out here toting guns and shit because he missed out
to make millions
He
of
missed
dollars.
out on thug shit. You're
respect
John
that,
Morant.
actually.
Yes,
You
I gotta
want
post my
chronic
gun on
problems
Instagram.
to know what the shit hit like.
Hey, now
Oh, I know what chronic. I know what problems feel like. I just want to know that I'm the cause of them because I was addicted to something.
Right. Right. John Morant was like, damn, I'm addicted to clout.
Yeah.
I ain't get none of it because I had 2 loving parents and a good upbringing. So he out here committing crimes because he wants to have the feeling of what he missed out on.
But I think if I ever started doing like cocaine or something,
Just do coke.
No, but I would only want to do it to become addicted.
Yeah, do it. Then do it, bro.
But then I'm afraid to be addicted to it.
You're a coward.
That's a
Yes.
bitch
It
problem.
sounds like you're a coward.
So
A real nigga would have just started doing
After
coke.
all this, what is the question?
Yeah.
Could you say that question?
Do you guys want to do? Do you guys?
No.
Not coke, not
My
coke.
answer is no.
Do you
What
want
is
to?
y'all? What is y'all?
Do you want to do something?
This is why we
that
don't
you
let him
know-
ask questions.
Do you want to ever do something that you know would be terribly bad for you, but
No.
you want to lean all the way into it so
No.
you can come out
That's
the
my
other
every
side?
No.
day. What are you talking about?
No, so I think you misunderstand.
I wouldn't go into it, no.
See, I want to agree with I'm going to disagree with the question because I don't like the phrasing.
He only disagreeing because
But
he
you
don't
get
want
what
to be
he's
grouped
putting
in
down.
with you.
Right. What you're saying is like,
Nah.
Okay, so you more in your little terrio. You more in your little terrio.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means.
Little terrio? Ooh. Hood rat shit with my friends?
Latarian.
Little terrio is his name.
Latarian.
Little
Little
terrio.
Terrio.
Latarian.
Why do you keep saying that?
That's his fucking name.
So if you could take, so do me a
No,
favor.
it's
Go
not.
type in. No, do me a favor. I just wanted you
hood
to
rat shit with my friends.
type in Lil Terrio.
No, I'm gonna type in hood rat shit with my friends because then
Sure. If Lil Terrio comes up, then I guess you got to do coke. I don't know.
I see a little Terrio on here.
I know,
That's
but
a
it's okay.
dancing-
He's gonna see it too.
Oh,
but
that's
it's
the
all right.
hood Russian, the little black kid.
I know. Shut up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Let him look it up. Let him look it up.
Okay.
He's real confident about this.
I am.
And they fuck with cigarettes.
And fuck with cigarettes.
That's a song title.
Could be.
Hood rat shit with my friends.
Sure, yeah.
By Jay.
Sure, we're not worried about that. Lil Terrio.
Can
The
you show me
Terrio
some-
meme just popped up on my
Show me some
screen.
booty clapping while you on
Lil
there.
Terrio's the thing.
Tim, stop.
Well, you say stop because you wrong.
No, because that's annoying. Hold up.
Wow, we getting CCB to whatever the
Are we
fuck.
talking about this kid right here?
We talk
No,
about
the
the
little
kid.
Terrio kid?
No, that's the Dunkin' Donut. That's
That's
the
his little
Popeye.
Terrio gifts.
No, that's the kid
That's
who
the
goes, I
kid,
want to
that's
do
Lil
hood.
Terrio.
He stole his grandma's car.
Yeah.
And he goes, I want to do hood
No,
rat
they're
shit
not the
with
same
my
shit.
friends.
They're not the same kid.
He's the one that got the NFL fucking. He's the one that got
No,
the
the Popeyes
You got the
kid is not the
Popeyes
same thing as
NIL.
Lil Terrio.
Yeah. Correct.
We're not talking about the same things then.
Nope.
Are we not?
We talking about this kid?
Yeah.
The internet
There's
got
a
him as the same
kid.
person.
There's a kid whose name is Latarian. He was on Tosh.0. He said his name. This is why I'm confused. The kid who was like, I just want to do hood rat shit with my friends, and he stole his grandma's car, and then he went to jail because they ended up murdering a cab driver because like 20 years later they hijacked or an Uber driver. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Lil Terrio is his name. His name may be Latarian, but Lil Terrio is his name.
The guy I'm talking about is not a music artist. He was just a kid on YouTube.
He's not a music artist. This guy is a
Look,
That
fucking.
Lil
says music
Terrio.
artist.
Right. He might have done music, but Lil Terrio is the name of the kid. So his name may be Latarian. Fine. But Lil Terrio is the name from all the memes. So yeah, sure you
Buddy,
may have
I
done
don't
some-
know if this is still pulling up a rapper. Hold on. Stop. Hold up. I'm having problems with this because I don't know who that is.
I know Lil Terrio now is look. This is him now.
His real name is Terrio
That's not him.
Harshaw.
The guy in
His real name is Terrio Harshaw.
This is not the hood rat shit kid. The hood rat kid shit is in jail because they killed an Uber driver.
He is. Oh so all right, go ahead. Don't worry.
Terrio is
about it.
also a musical artist.
So thank you. I'm looking at it right now. This is why you only click one. When you click one,
Stop shaking it. I
Right.
cannot read it.
Read it. Go ahead. You click one thing on Google to find what you need, and Lil
This
Terrio.
is Ja Morant's defensive Dylan Brooks after he punched LeBron James. Is the groin is so
that's
weak.
super weird how that turned into that.
Hey,
That's
can we
kinda
give a
funny.
quick shout out real quick to Lil Yachty?
This
man?
kid lost 150 pounds. That
Right.
little
He's
Terrio
doing his
kid.
thing.
He
Lil
was-
Terrio has his own
Yeah,
Instagram page.
yeah.
You can follow it, and he's rapping and he's doing fitness now.
Yeah,
Right.
he's doing TikToks and
now
everything.
he's done.
I already told you
Yeah.
that this is not who I'm talking about.
Then you're
Then who
talking
are you
about the
talking
wrong
about?
person. Then
Right.
The cigarette hood rat shit with my friends is Lil Terrio.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What are you talking? What is that? Is that from the song? What you're doing?
It's a little bit of everything.
Oh,
Just
speaking of
adding
that,
to
who
the
did you give a
madness.
shout out to? I wanted to. Agree.
Oh yeah, Lil Yachty for
Oh.
bringing the Walk to Poland.
Hey, no. Smoke may be one of my favorite songs right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Play that shit.
Latarian. I want to do Hood Rat shit with my friends Latarian.
Yeah,
I don't know
Little
who you're talking about.
Okay, I'm not gonna do.
You
this
guys
thing.
talking about the same thing?
Right,
I
right.
can't
That's what I'm
be
trying to tell
talking
him.
about
What I'm
the
trying to tell him is
same thing.
Lil Terrio is the name that everyone knows him as.
That's not the
Latarian-
same kid.
It's the same. It's the
That's
same
not
thing.
the same fucking. This is
Fucking
not
with
the
cigarettes.
same.
Yeah,
Fucking
same
with
thing.
cigarettes is Lil
That's the
Terrio.
same kid to me, dog. Look, show me that picture again.
Lil Terrio.
Look at me. Let me see
I
it.
can't even. I took everything off.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
this is him now.
Yeah.
That's not even the same fucking kid. That
That's
you
the
showed
same
me.
kid to me.
Nah, you're doing this to be a piece of shit.
Why I gotta be a piece of shit? It's
That's
my
him
opinion.
Now, that's his goddamn mugshot. It's not the same person.
It's the same
Looks
person.
like the same person.
It does not.
It looks like it to me.
I'm gonna fucking.
I don't know.
I'm a freak. I'm already freaking out.
It's also the same kid that said, "Why don't you eat the sandwich cold?" Right?
I don't even know what that is.
What do you mean?
And what is? Oh,
Why don't you get it cold? Ooh. Hey, and that's a wrap this week, guys. It's been your boy Maui. When Awesome Collides. If you enjoyed this, hit
No.
like, subscribe, share. Matter of fact, don't share. Don't do none of that shit. Y'all don't do it no way.
Oh, he's
Fuck it.
dead.
But I appreciate you anyways. And
Maybe.
Jamie will hit the B-roll.
I just want to say this says Latarian right here, which is what I'm saying.
If you're excited about the next episode,
Don't be.
we're gonna
Wait, I'm
start
done.
off about death erections.
Death
Is that a thing that
erections.
happens?
Just
You don't
wait.
just shit yourself?
Just wait.
Damn.
Next time.
And when Awesome Collides.
I can't tell what you guys are doing right now,
Ooh.
and it's making me very angry.